Dark Sir. Dark Czar. Hey, welcome to Discord. Before you were born, you had it all the love and riches in the world. We before you were born, you fly along the wind. Then you were born, now you want it all back again. Before you were born, you sang in tune, sat still as a stone and rings around the moon. You were quick as lightning above a riverbed. Then you were born, you want it all back again. Before you were born, baby, you was free. Now you're chained to happiness and misery. Before you were born, you were without sin. Then you were born, now you want it all back again. Before you were born, you had no fear. The sun was your smile, and the rain was your tears. And nothing grew without the rain. Your smile had no end. Then you were born, and now you want it all back again. I'll tell you this, I'm glad you was born. I'd drink another to you as I light my cigarette. Throw another log onto desire, play that mandolin. We're not dead yet, and this chance won't come again. Gotta let it finish. God, I might use that all night. Wrong about the blues. That's a fun call. I see that. Won't you keep looking? Won't you keep looking once you found it? I tried that once in my whole life. No, but I was singing it in my head earlier today. The Man with Saleable Eyes. I was telling Cather about it. She's like, what? It's like, oh yeah, it's a really old amusement song. And I realized that there's a line in there about climbing up his poetry. You can see for miles of roads and broken roses that seem to grow whenever he smiles. I was like, that's at least like 3 songs that I've climbed up the poetry in. I use that. That's one. For some reason, I just love that. I use it all the time. You can throw it. You can climb up a poetry in your song too if you want. Might not be fast enough. I'm not good at this yet. Welcome to practice. That doesn't sound steady. Might need to crank it up. That's too fast. All right, it's a little fast, but I'm gonna try it like that. One more time, a little slower. Why would you keep looking once you found it? I tried that once and my whole life it took. Like a flash of light by love's first sight, I was blinded. That could have been the last place that I looked. But the whip of youth and myth had said get cracking. There were no hobos, so I had to hop a train. Had to take a cup of water to the desert. These are the 2 hands from which that cup was made. Sure do love to don my tail in glorious ribbons, and I would if I could only pick and choose. Then I'd gladly trade all my greatest sad ones for just one chance back at the love I chose to lose, 'cause I was wrong about the blues. Still, it's as close as I've gone to grace. Seems you can't paint the perfect lie, but you can leave an almost perfect trace. I'm springing like all the foolish flowers, the kind February loves to freeze. And I'm swinging away, got her to get a hit for hours. Any minute now I'll be dropping to my knees. 'cause I got to the top of the mountain, and all I found was the way back down. And ever since then I've just been walking in my mind around. I was wrong about the blues, still it's as close as I've gone to grace. Seems you can't paint the perfect line, but you can leave an almost perfect trace. Fun. All right. It's not the end of the world. I see it's next. Gosh, do I need to cheat or do I have that one? Is it in my pocket fully? Should we test it? I should have it ready just in case. I'll try not to look at it. Cheating on my songbook here. Let's see. I've forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bands and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such grave pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way, but not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. When it's my house that's burning down and it seems like it's all gone up in flames, sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end. Hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends were lunatics, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. That's getting more fun to play each time, gotta say. I wish I'd done it with the metronome. I missed you as soon as I started in there. It's like, oh my goodness, where'd it go? Where's my drummer? Little guy. All right, let's see if there's any requests that I missed here. All right, check. All right. It's the top of the fourth, and he's up by one. Coffee Brown Muddy River. Oh, my goodness. We should do pretty slow, huh? Thanks for freeing me from the chains of that harmonica. Oh, that's faster. I have no idea what the numbers are here. I can't see. Coffee Brown Muddy River, dark gray skies, out from under blanket shiver, off yellow sunrise. What's this new day holding? Hope it's a surprise. Ride the western, wipe the rest out of my eyes. Old Nissan pickup, covered up in frost. That's my chariot of good luck, you died down the highway tall. Preacher isn't gambling, the hobo isn't lost. No, the truth is, boss. There's laughter in the back room. Guitars are falling from tune. Out by the next round, full moon, we're taking them old songs and making them new. So that's where some nights our dreams of light do come shining through. That was pretty fun, I gotta admit. I had fun. In some ways it's so much harder, in some ways it's so much easier. It's been a minute playing banjo. I do have my banjo over there. I don't even know how playable it is. We should see what condition our condition is in here. I think I should switch to the piano cam. Nope, it has 5 strings on it. That's a good sign. Oh my goodness. It's all a little high, actually. Sometimes I have to drop it. I wrote a bunch of songs on banjo back in the day. Starting to come to life. Sorry. Goodbye, America, I'll be the same I do. Someday I'll come crawling back to you, and then we'll go out dancing, and we'll have a ball. Sure, by then I'll be missing y'all. Goodbye, America, I'll be the same I do. Someday I'll come, someday I'll come crawling back to you, and then we'll go out drinking and we'll shoot the moon. We'll go out drinking and we'll have a party and we'll shoot the moon with a rubber band, and we'll go out dancing and we'll have a ball. I'm sure by then I'll be missing y'all. Goodbye, America, and then we'll find somebody that can play guitar, and we'll throw him in the air, and we'll make him a star, and we'll go out drinking, and we'll have a party, and we'll shoot the moon with our rubber band, and we'll go out dancing, and we'll have a ball. I'm sure by then I'll be missing you. Find a banjo while we're dumpster diving. It'll be right on top of the... Oh, I left out the drums. I wanted to skip ahead, but I can't. It's sacrilege. Now we got, and it's out of tune. All right, hold on. Flip the 45 over, kids. This is one of those hits that was just too long for radio. It's on the other side of the 45. Goodbye, America, I'll be the same I do. Someday I'll come crawling back to you, and then we'll find a drummer, and we'll give him trash cans, and we'll feed him drumsticks from our pots and pans, and we'll find somebody that can play guitar, and we'll throw him in the air and make him a star, and we'll go out drinking, and we'll have a party, and we'll shoot the moon with our rubber band, and we'll go out dancing, and we'll have a ball. I'm sure by then I'll be missing you. America, I'll be the same I do. Someday I'll come crawling back to you, and we'll find a banjo while we're dumpster diving. It'll be right on top of the accordion, and we'll find a drummer, and we'll give him trash cans, and we'll feed him drumsticks from our pots and pans, and we'll find somebody that can play guitar. We'll throw him in the air, and we'll make him a star, and we'll go out drinking, and we'll have a party, and we'll shoot the moon with a rubber band, and we'll go out dancing, and we'll have a ball. I'm sure by then I'll be missing y'all. Oh my God. Whew. Now you can see why I never play that song. Never play that song. And I bet it'll never get sung the way it's supposed to. You know, during the holidays. Oh, thanks, Swaby. That's very nice of you. Freedom. Safe. Not on banjo. Thanks for making me get the banjo off the wall there, Abe. I appreciate it. I would not have done that on my own volition, probably. There's all these great banjo players. These are all the great banjo players I met in my travels. There's Bela Fleck, Pete Wernick. There's all kinds of people. Tony Furtado, Mark Vaughn. Rest in peace, Daniel Johnson. went through a whole phase. It's just like everything else. It's like open tunings and slide guitar, clarinet, piano is the latest. I go through this whole phase. I was just playing nothing but banjo for months. And like, oh my God, this is like why I was put here. I found my calling. This is my sound. Oh my God, I found it. I found it. Last time. I just love that feeling. That was one of the reasons I took to the baritone ukulele so easily, is because I'd had this whole phase of my life on banjo, and so it was just that on this portable, more guitar sounding thing. It was like that was a dream come true too. Prince of the baritone ukulele. I mean, that is why when someone says Nathan Moore in the future, they're gonna be like, oh, the ukulele player, for sure. That's going to be my bubblegum card, me and my ukulele and my kazoo. That's the real sound. It's funny how confusing all that actually is. Sugar and salt, whiskey and words, coffee and cigarettes. Can't have one without the other. Can't have both without regrets. It wants the metronome too, didn't you? All right, where's it go? I'm all confused now. I should pick one on this guy before I move him away from the station. He's like, wait a second, don't put me back on the wall where the banjo was. Don't put me where the banjo was. No. It's all quiet. Can't remember what the hook was. It's all fire on the Western Front. Raining east, boys, is coming down. Snow's coming from the north, undone. Time to fly south. Time to fly south. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind if we wanna see spring. We gotta soar over it all. And none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. It's all broken glass and rusty nails down here where the ground meets the sky. Watch your step and stay off the trails. Time to fly high. Time to fly high. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind if we wanna see spring. We gotta soar over it all. And none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. Are they in the cupboard? Are they under the bed? Are they in the words you never say? Are they in the world? Are they in your head? Time to fly away. Time to fly away. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind if we wanna see spring. We gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. Gotta catch that and mention it at the end. It's fun. It's a new part. New part of the game. Let's see what the metronome inspires. Kick it up a click. His shining shoes, paying dues. Might be a little fast for me. Of a click. Dark Star, I really want to find the perfect key for that one. Let's explore that. I'm gonna try it. Shining shoes, paying dues, are these the blues I'm feeling? No. His shining shoes, paying dues of the age changed. Shining shoes, paying dues, are these the blues I'm feeling? Down the street, they're tapping it. I think it needs winding. I'm going to tell myself that. It's not my terrible rhythm. It needs winding. It does. Sure it does. I'm sure. Oh, sorry. His shining shoes, paying dues, are these the blues I'm feeling? Down the street, they're tapping their feet and the old time music's reeling. You know, I always thought I could play if I had the chance, but I never did. Now all I can do is dance. It's the middle of the night, I think I might go down to the old train station, walk along the rail line where the hobos hopped on the nation. You know, I always thought I could be one if I had the chance. I never did. All I could do was dance. I heard a man once lost his mind just trying to be a poet. Heard a man once lost his mind just trying to be a poet. Someone wished they were and try to be and think they weren't to be one, and I know it because I always thought I could be one if I had the chance, but I never did. Now all I can do is dance. Shining shoes, paying dues, are these the blues I'm feeling? Down the street, they're tapping their feet and the old time music's reeling. You know, I always thought I could play if I had the chance, but I never did. Now all I can do is dance. No, I never did. All I can do is dance. Woo! How hard was that? That was so hard. Wow, that was fun. Man, it was like Karate Kid up and wax on, wax off with that thing. That is a magic maker, I think. That there is something going on in that thing. Oh man, never used one. I got handed down to me from a precious neighbor who passed away. And now it's here, continuing to make my life more interesting and better. Sorry for you guys out there. It's really turning in. The practice is really starting to feel like the practice. It's starting to take this practice thing. I'm taking this practice thing even more seriously than you could imagine. We've got a big show coming up, and I am not ready. This is like Rocky level. The first one was Rocky 1. Y'all know how that ended. Wow, big lights. Interesting. I'll get better in time. I'll just know by feel in a few weeks intuitively where that weight should be about. Oh, big lights. Yeah, the metronome does need a nickname. Don't tell anything in the sky I'm down here. I'll hide beneath the trees, down by the water, but don't tell the waves. I don't want them to know I can see. The big lights, they're hardly worth knowing. You can't touch them, it just hurts to see them shine. The big lights, they've always been glowing, just messing with people's minds. I'm a guitar, I'm a daydream, baby, on the end of a fishing pole, trading places with the cattails and the June bugs, where everyone knows. Everyone knows. The big lights, they're hardly worth knowing. You can't touch them, it just hurts to see them shine. The big lights, they've always been glowing, just messing with the people's mind. Passover morning, and the coals are still glowing. I'm still in a bit of a haze. There they go, I wonder where they're going these days. These days. Hardly worth knowing, you can't touch them, it just hurts to see them shine. The big lights, they've always been glowing, just messing with the people's mind. Oh man, that one sort of fell apart on me a little bit, but what fun. Gosh, it's so fun. Like, you fall off the beat and then you got to get back on it. It's like, oh, gotta get back on, get back. Oh, I'm on, I think I'm on. Oh no. And then, but you can't think too hard about it. The moment you think, oh, I'm on, you're off, because you thought, you took that second to think, oh, I'm on. It's Gotta let go, get out of the way. You gotta listen. You get all excited, you lose it, and then you're off of it. This is like the practice. Oh my God, this is like a revelation. Look at this 53-year-old dude just figuring out the metronome. That's why we beat it into the children. Duh. Oh, well, now I get it. That's probably why I like playing with loops so much. I just never actually really used it as intentional practice. What a revelation. God, we are really practicing now. About time for a leaving song. Fly me to the moon saloon. Telluride. That's where I won this guitar. No, that guitar. I just remembered I'm playing the old Larrivee here. Hey, dude. What have you been doing? My death comes a-calling, she will be my bride, prettiest one I've seen in my lifetime. From the sky she'll come a-fall, she'll be wearing white, she's gonna be all mine. My death comes a-calling, but my head's held high. I knew she'd be coming round this morning. I just tip my hat, I just say goodbye. Don't waste your time on me, morning. Engaged to be married to the lady in the story that I've always known. This I've always sung. A little hook there. This I've always sung, always sung. Death comes a-calling, gotta find a suit. So much to do, so little warning. Gotta say see to all the boys, tell them all the news. I can feel the party forming. I'm engaged to be married, she will be here soon. There's so much to do, so little warning. I messed up the words. Gotta say see to all the boys, tell them all the news. I can feel the party forming. I'm engaged to be married to the lady in the story that I've always known. This I've always sung. I hear it in my head. Always sung. Allergic to it. I'm trying to go a bit too big though, I think. Probably. This I've always sung. This I've always sung. death comes a call. That means no more night, unless that's what they call it, where she takes me. But it got me one more, I might as well sleep tight. Maybe I can sleep until she wakes me. My death comes, she will say good morning. She will say let's go, and I'll leave my body in the bedroom. There'll be no more trouble, there'll be no more woe, just an endless honeymoon. I'm engaged to be married to the lady in the story, and I've always known, so I've always sung, always sung. I've always known, so I've always sung. That might be all it is. I've always sung. All right, well, I hope the metronome wasn't too unbearable. It was a very satisfying session for me. It looks like we're out of time, though. Foolproof poof. Gosh. Yeah. Can't even remember that one in my head either. Those are songs I haven't played in decades. I haven't played since then, really. Even the Amusement stopped playing those. Even the Amusement wouldn't have been able to play that one. How's it? It might actually be in the songbook. No. De nada. Yeah, a lot of these songs I'm not really a fan of, if I'm honest. It'd be hard to play them with a straight face. But I am intrigued by what they will lead to in their pursuit. The Amusement definitely had some overlap there with me finding my way. God bless them. I can't even believe I listened back to the really early Amusement stuff, and I'm like, why did they play with me? I wouldn't have played with that guy. But then again, I'm not like a wizard instrument player or whatever. But I was just like trying to come up with weird chords. Take a minute. I think the first song Dave ever heard of mine was like, take a minute, put it back where you found it. Now clockhead slamming mirrors, he just wants to be strong. All I remember is that little bit. Take a minute to put it back where you found it. Now clockhead slamming mirrors, he just wants to be strong. I can't remember any of it. But Dave heard that and was like, he's like, oh, but songs I would never like. And here he is, folks. I just can't pull it off. That was a pretty groovy little moment of that song, though, wasn't it? crooked face songs can be fun as opposed to straight faced. Definitely enjoyed your Pinocchio's toes on Jabber John the other day. Had you heard that song before? It's not in the songbook. It's one of the first hooks I ever wrote like that. I was super proud of these songs at the time. I was like, oh my God, really onto something. But that hook was one of them. I was like, dang, how'd that happen? I got Pinocchio's eyes, I got Pinocchio's toes. I'm about Pinocchio's size, I wear Pinocchio's clothes. Somewhere I got lucky, didn't get the nose. So I wear sunglasses and high-heeled boots, in a long trench coat, it covers up the suit. I'm a fairy tale freak of nature, I got some trouble with the truth. So meet me in the corner, meet me in the corner. I don't remember it. So meet me in. Oh man, that's a big fail. I'm dying to know. Is there a version? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there is. Holy moly. Early amusement. Got Pinocchio's eyes, Pinocchio's toes. I'm about Pinocchio's size, I wear Pinocchio's clothes. Somewhere I got lucky, didn't get the nose. And so I wear sunglasses and high-heeled boots, and a long trench coat, cause it covers up the suit. I'm just a fairy tale freak of nature, I got some trouble with the truth. So meet me in the corner where the light can get. What I need is a passport and a birth certificate. Where the plane leaves at midnight, be there around 10. I've got a one-way fantasy, and I won't be coming round again. Yeah, I got Beowulf's walk and Beowulf's smile. And I got Beowulf's ambition and Beowulf's style. But there ain't no place in the USA for Beowulf to hide. So I lurch in discotheques, downing those blue drinks, and talking with my only friend Rudy the Mink. Another fairy tale freak of nature knows exactly what he thinks. So meet me in the corner where the light can't get. What I need is a passport and a birth certificate. Where the plane leaves at midnight, be there around 10. I've got a one-way fantasy, and I won't be in the corner where the light can't get. What I need is a passport and a birth certificate. Where the plane leaves at midnight, be there around 10. I've got a one-way fantasy, and I won't be passport and a birth certificate. But the plane leaves at midnight, be there around 10. I've got a one-way fantasy, and I won't be coming round again. Crocodile, I swallowed the clock. I am the wizard, not the man in the box. I'm the boogeyman, I never get caught. I am the eighth dwarf, I've always hated snow. I'm the ugly duckling, I'm just waiting to grow. I'm just a fairy tale freak of nature, got no place to go. What I need is a passport and a birth certificate. The plane leaves at midnight, so be there around 10. I've got a one-way fantasy, and I won't be coming round again. Cool little bass line there Amy's got going on. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Mortified. Whoops. Oh my god, look at that. Foolproof poof just by fate. What? Just a second of it. I was breaking bread with Jesus and I was dancing with his mom. Wound up without a change of clothes and running from the law. I wound up down on Bill Street, that's in Memphis, Tennessee. I whipped out a little boy lost. She said, come on home with me. I guess the room was a thrift shop. $2 gold frame still. When I came to leave, she put a picture of a candle on the windowsill. Oh my goodness. Mortified again. Breaking bread with Jesus and dancing with his mom. Wound up without a change of clothing, running from the law. I wound up down on Beale Street, that's in Memphis, Tennessee. I whipped out little boy lost. She said, come on home with me. Against the room was a thrift shop. $2 gold frame still. When I came to leave, she put a picture of a candle on the windowsill. And I was drunk like the cobblestone, laughing like a dog. I was bound for New Orleans, being famous for its fog. Almost. Man. All right, the chorus, just to prove I figured it out. I am the crocodile, I swallowed the clock. I am the wizard, not the man in the box. I'm the boogeyman, I never get caught. I am the eighth dwarf, I know, right? I'm always, see, God agrees with me. I'm the ugly duckling, I'm just waiting to grow. I'm a fairy tale freak of nature, got no place to go. So meet me in the corner where the light ticket. A plane leaves at midnight, be there around 10. I've got a one-way to fantasy, and I won't be coming round again. Won't be coming round again. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that as an entertainer, but it was a very productive night as a musician, and I really appreciate your ears out there and egging me on and making things happen. Very cool. Practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall again? Hey, anybody know the way to Carnegie Hall? We're on our way. There's only one way there.